What's going on, guys? As you know, with the rise of self-help content and self-improvement content, there's been a lot of bad actors, if you will. You know, some people trying to masquerade as self-help or really just trying to sell you a course or trying to get you to join their Discord server so they can get you on an affiliate marketing pyramid scheme. But in reality, some people that get involved in the self-help stuff is just cringe. This channel has 1.22 million subscribers, and he goes with the name Far From Weak. His branding is Kratos from God of War, and he basically, I guess he thinks that he's like Kratos or something. He kind of has like the same artist that I think Hamza uses to draw his thumbnails, but he's just Kratos, so just
I like the fact that nobody has a father figure anymore.
What do you mean?
Like, nobody has a father figure, so they have to turn to Far From Weak on YouTube with 7 signs you hate yourself. I think you should just know. I think you should know.
7 signs you hate yourself. I think you know. Like, do I need 7 signs I hate myself? Oh, and you don't know, because it says and you don't know.
Act as if nothing bothers you. How alpha males really act, just walking away from a girl.
And I want to say before we get into it, I honestly don't have like any moral contention with this guy. I don't think, to my knowledge, I don't think he's like, you know, trying to sell you a course or anything. Unless I'm missing something, surely. But at the end of the day, I just don't think this guy's the best you can get in terms of like self-help content. There's a lot that he does to make him not be taken seriously. Okay, well, never mind. Looks like he is trying to sell you something. So
yeah, exclusive knowledge. He's also got a Discord link here. I don't know what's going on in that
I don't
Discord.
know. I don't know if this guy's a bad actor. I'm not going to get into it for this video. This video is mostly just going to be about his content.
Become strong in all areas of life.
I love the idea of someone being a strong warrior, like having that role on Discord means something. I don't think actual strong warriors need to be referred to as strong warriors with a flexing bicep emoji on Discord.
I don't think there's anything strong about being on Discord in general. @Marguire is now a big bro. He's proven himself to be worthy of that role.
Yes.
Yeah, the number one most manly thing you can do is prove yourself to a fucking loser Discord mod. That's the most manly thing you can possibly do. And if we read these, we got to be a good man for our mother so we can treat her how she never got to be treated.
What the wait, what the fuck? That's like kind of like some Sigmund Freud shit.
Here we have, I was flirting with her. And then we have, you are 15 or some shit, chill your balls, game is game.
So these are the strong warriors of the futures.
My dad was an abusive drunk tard. I'm glad he died.
All right.
This is just like a server of people complaining about their problems.
Yes, that's what I've noticed. Anyway, so let's get out of here.
All right, so now that we've explored the community a little bit, I think it's good to take into account what's influencing these people. What would you watch to make you join this fucking Discord server? We're about to find out.
All right, so first of all, I just want to say this thumbnail is insane. How the fuck is this on YouTube?
No fat benefits when you stop masturbating.
Look at him.
He's literally coming.
Yeah.
They're making God of War fan fiction with Kratos' dick literally ejaculating in the thumbnail. And this is the most manly video you can click on, apparently.
But first, we're going to watch a video. 5 masculine habits that fix 99% of your problems with the thumbnail of Vegeta Super Saiyan that says, stop being a pussy.
Nothing more masculine than anime made for children. Vegeta is 5'6".
Do you have problems?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I got some problems. Sure. Okay.
Most guys are overwhelmed by them. They whine and complain about their problems like a little girl.
Nikocado avocado.
Okay, I think the shade on Nikocado is bad, okay? He's grinding.
Strays.
He's grinding. What did he do to deserve this?
Yeah. Well, ultimately, like, I love the idea of most guys, and this is the footage to insinuate this is most men.
This is what most men look like.
Yeah. This is the average dude, by
Average
the way.
Western male.
Yes. But honestly, like, even if we're to, you know, go by this narrative that, like, you know, the West is fallen and stuff like that, which, you know, I agree to some extent. I'm not delusional enough to think that, like, Nikocado isn't constantly being ridiculed and called a fat ass. Like, every person I know would look at this person and scoff. Like, this person's a lol cow.
Even another fat person would look at him and be like, well, at least I'm not him.
Yeah.
At least I'm not doing it on the internet.
This is the bottom of the barrel, and this is supposed to be most men. This guy, I mean, no.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
You can tell
Pathetic. Literally like anime tier voice acting.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
This is like the corpse husband style voice, but it's meant for Tate
Mama
fans.
Max. Joe Rogan. You're pathetic, and Leviathans are coming for you.
Yeah.
a man by the size of the problems that brings him down. So if you can't deal with small issues, you're a very small man. You see, life is problems. Living is solving problems. And sometimes all it takes
I can't take it. The fucking
Peaky Blinders,
footage, dude.
Vikings footage.
Cillian Murphy.
These are
lighting
all
up a
TV
cigarette.
shows.
Yeah.
How is the most manly thing a TV show made for moms?
I refuse to believe anyone over the age of 15 is watching this.
Yeah.
There's
This
no
video,
way.
yes.
There's just no way. This is absurd.
They're taking it seriously.
Yeah.
with those obstacles are a few masculine habits. But before I tell you what those habits are,
Masculine habit number 1 is applying an EQ to your voice in the post-production to make sure you're sounding as good as you.
Masculine habit number 2 is tricking 14-year-olds into thinking you're masculine while not showing your face.
Yeah, no. The most masculine habit you can do is although not going through puberty properly, overcorrecting that by adding a lot of bass to your voice.
A lot of bass.
Yeah, that's the method actually. That's the number 1 masculine habit. Is
Yes.
learn audio engineering.
Exactly.
To get people to join your Discord server and talk about their drunk dads.
But this could just be an AI voice too. It doesn't even sound real.
No, this guy is definitely real. 'Cause he had like a little speech impediment.
Oh, okay.
you need to understand something very important. Even if you solve all your current problems, new ones will come your way.
What kind of problems are the people watching this facing? Geometry? Is that the greatest obstacle is the fucking trapezoid.
Yes. No. Yeah. It's like how to use the Pythagorean theorem and stuff.
Dark.
Very-
True darkness.
I love, but this is like I can't believe this has how many views does this have? Wait, okay, almost 500,000 views, and this guy literally said, if you solve your problems, new ones will come your way.
Genius.
Oh my fucking god.
Genius.
Is the average person watching this, they solve problem A, and then it's like, why'd they go to my math test? So I'm sure my type 2 diabetes will soon fade.
Yeah.
Like, what the is this? Does anyone think that solving one issue will lead to complete and utter forever happiness in your life? This guy is just so brain dead.
It's a fact of life.
Thank you.
So you better be ready for it. We will go over 5 masculine habits that will solve your problems.
All right.
Let's do it.
Number 1, rule your mind. You have 2 choices: to control your mind or to let your mind control you. Most guys bring problems
Bojack.
upon themselves. Their problems are self-inflicted because they are their own.
Are they calling me out
worst
for smoking
enemy.
cigarettes?
And the reason for this is simple. They don't rule their mind. And if you don't rule your mind,
Just ferociously
it will
masturbating
rule
outside?
you. It will lead you towards problems, bad habits, and activities.
I love the
Because
idea of going up to someone like dealing with an opioid withdrawal and being like, dude, you just gotta rule your mind.
Rule your mind.
Don't let the Xanax control you, bro.
I mean, the thing is, like, the actual principle in and of itself is kind of right.
No, yeah.
Like, if you have control over your mental state and you're self-aware of your own issues, you're obviously going to have an easier time. But the presentation is just the most cringe thing you could possibly put into it,
Of
right?
course. Well, yeah, I mean, self-control, like learning that and self-discipline, no shit.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, you should learn like how to live your own life and control your urges and whatever, obviously. But I don't know, just this, yeah, the presentation is absurd.
Do you need, like, a deep voice to tell you what to do?
Yeah.
Do you really need it? A fake deep voice?
Yeah, and it's also, I don't like the idea of it being like some grandiose, like bigger issue than it really is. It's like, just get up early and take a shower. And this guy is
Yeah.
like, he's putting in Wojaks of some guy with
Rule
erectile
your mind.
dysfunction.
It's Guts from Berserk with his hand cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem everyone can relate to.
Yeah, thank you for that.
no control over your mind means you have no control over your desires.
This is, I don't, what the like, what?
Control over your mind means you have
In fairness,
no
this is a real
control
type of male. This,
Yeah.
this hentai-addicted
over your
lolicon type person.
desire. And the worst thing about it is,
I like the idea of that just being his own OBS. That's just him recording it.
That's
Yeah.
his autofill.
Yes.
your desires.
It must be, right? Because where else are you going to find this?
Certainly.
And the worst thing about it is, you won't even blame yourself. Think about it.
Okay.
When is the last time you heard a broke man admit it's his own fault he's broke?
By the way, the context of that scene is from the movie Prisoners.
Yeah.
And it's him complaining about the fact his children are missing.
Yeah, I've seen this movie.
A little dark.
Yeah.
A little bit of a dark comparison to draw there. I feel like it doesn't quite fit the theme.
Yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal is like, we're trying to find your missing children. And then he's like, juxtaposing this footage with hentai.
Yeah, imagine Jake Gyllenhaal talking to Hugh Jackman in the scene. He's like, I know your kids are missing, but have you considered ruling your mind? Have you considered ruling your mind?
Yeah, I know your kids are missing, but just like, it's kind of a skill issue at this point.
Yeah.
If you can't cope.
Are you taking cold showers yet? That would honestly help.
Yeah. No, your kids are missing. Have you tried NoFap?
Have you tried NoFap?
Have you tried NoFap?
What?
If your kids... Yeah. No, he's in the car. His voice just deepens. He's like, you need to be not watching hentai. And then your disappearing children will not bother you as much.
You will constantly have problems.
Have you tried a carnivore diet?
One problem begins, another opens up. It's like, geez, thanks for the encouragement, man. My kid just went missing. What's the next?
Yeah.
I'm getting cancer.
Are you taking supplements? Are you
Yeah.
taking...
Are you taking AG1? That would help. That would fix everything.
AG1, yeah.
Are you listening to Call Me Daddy on Spotify?
Just a feminist podcast.
Yeah, dude, it's space.
Okay.
Admit it's his own fault he's broke.
I can't get over that. Your kids are missing. Have you tried ruling your
Have you tried making more money? Maybe if you had a rollie on your wrist, you'd be less upset about that. You got some ice.
An obese man say he's been a fat pig that
He's not even that obese. He's not that fat. I mean, he's chubby, but he's not like that bad. He's not even Nick Acheeto tier.
Yeah, they greased him up and gave him a tall pint.
They made him look particularly disheveled.
This is most definitely
This guy's just
camera
bulking.
manipulation.
This is what I eat every day to bulk.
This is dirty bulking at its finest, and I don't think. I mean, he is kind of ruling his mind.
He's ruling his mind by shoving burgers down his throat every day.
There you go.
too much. It almost never happens.
Oh no, he just
Pushed it away. He did the right thing.
That's ruling his mind.
Yeah, now we got Michael B. Jordan upset.
Yeah, let's. I want to hear how the Wakandan prince is gonna tell him. What is this? What is this gonna be?
Blame everyone around them before they'll ever blame themselves. Puff.
Is that even true? Okay, is that even true though? The guys who jerk off to hentai every waking moment of their day, are they blaming others for that?
I feel like most of them are self-hating.
Yeah, like
which,
they're all.
which you should be.
Yes,
which you absolutely should be.
Yeah, you should be depressed and lonely, and you are pathetic. But this notion that like you're going out and blaming society because of your crippling porn addiction, I don't see it.
Once again, I mean, the theming I do agree with. Like, taking personal responsibility is
Yeah,
important. The most
course.
frustrating people I've met in my life have been people that have been unwilling to take personal responsibility. Everything is someone else's fault somehow.
Yeah.
But the presentation and
guess-
the connotation, once again, is just kind of silly.
My fear for this is that like some person actually struggling with like a porn addiction is gonna see this and be like, okay, this is like it's not gonna tell me how to like stop touching my dick. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
As a man, you should always remember that you are the one that
dinklage.
controls your thoughts and actions.
Imagine a midget telling you to rule your mind.
Yeah.
It's like, you're 1 foot tall. Have you tried ruling your
Yeah,
mind?
I was gonna say.
Have you tried nofap?
Yeah. yeah.
Peter Dinklage, have you tried not masturbating? Maybe you'd grow a little bit.
Yo, telling a midget they need a height max.
Yeah, telling
Yeah.
a midget like
Dude,
he's
just rule
he's
your mind.
complaining. He's like, man, just nobody takes me seriously because I'm like 3 feet tall. It's like,
Dude, just rule your
dude, have you
mind.
tried taking personal responsibility for the
Yeah.
fact that you're 3 feet tall?
Yeah.
Have you tried that? I don't think you have, frankly.
You're blaming others for your issues and stuff.
You
You're
need
going-
to join my Discord.
Yeah. What he needs is a strong man in his Discord.
Yes,
server.
he needs the strong bro role. he needs to earn it. First of all, he needs to earn it.
You are the one that controls your thoughts and actions. You can really change because your reality is based on the way you think. I know this doesn't sound fancy.
How based, Iron
it's
Man.
not some cheap trick, but controlling your mind comes before anything else. All self-improvement is meaningless garbage.
This is
if you are
literally the clip where Aiden Ross sniffs his chair. By the way.
What is the context? I want to see what he's gonna say about Aiden.
a slave to your own mind.
Aiden Ross is a slave to his own mind. I would agree with that.
I would say that's actually.
I would say that's accurate.
100% true.
Yeah, he needs to take some of the supplements that Andrew has back here. Clearly.
Yeah.
I want you to remember what I'm about to tell you.
Okay, I'll remember.
Our mind is truly powerful, and anything that's truly powerful has the capability to create amazing things or be very destructive.
Okay.
You are gifted with power, and if you don't control that power, your life will end up in shambles, like you see with 99% of people around you. Now, let me tell you how to tame this beast called your mind. You have
Okay, I mean, I like the message. I actually think it's important because a lot of people, yes, they're not unaware of their own inhibitions, they're unaware of their own addictions, tendencies. They're unable to assess them, basically.
Yes.
But once again, just the presentation is like the worst of all time. I guess in some respects, it's like better to get the message than not. But I just feel like the kids watching this, like the first time they're hearing this, is not from their father. It's from
Far from weak.
far from weak. I feel like this is not the best male role model.
And also, I want to say, like, the problem with criticizing this content is that, like, the people who are in his Discord server, like the strong brother people, are going to look at us and assume, like, we're coomers who are, like, defending this from a place of, like, self-fulfillment. Like, we're just trying to rationalize our own addictions and perversions. In reality, we probably agree with most of the stuff this guy's saying.
We just think you're kind of.
Yeah.
That's it. I just think you're cringe.
Yeah.
Why so many shirtless anime men too? Do I need to see this?
And honestly, like, I don't want to ad hom this guy, but like, if you have to really represent yourself through fucking Kratos from God of War, like, I'm not assuming you're far from weak at all. I'm assuming you're probably in like a fucking DX racer chair right now, typing your script and mastering your audio. I don't think-
Offloading the editing to Indians on Fiverr.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job, man. I'm glad that you watch so much anime. You can pick out all these scenes like that. Just, I mean, that shows that you're
too,
good.
I mean, his eclectic selection of B-roll footage here is sort of telling, actually.
Yeah, because the ones that are actually in context,
and also the hentai shit too. It's kind of all making sense here.
The ones that are in context are probably anime, and the ones that are out of context are the real life movies, which he's never seen. So he assumes that Hugh Jackman is arguing over how much money he's making rather than his missing child.
Yeah, that's actually so true. Because he's trying to fit in stuff that he knows won't be as off-putting, and when he does that, he has zero idea of the context of it. So I think that's funny.
Have to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a mental state achieved by focusing your awareness on the present moment while calmly acknowledging and accepting your feelings and thoughts. I know this doesn't sound fancy. It's not some cheap trick, but it's extremely important. There are different ways to practice mindfulness. It could be taking a walk in nature without your phone, just being in the present moment. Or by journaling
It's true, but
dude,
why do you need to say it that way?
This guy he literally just said, take a fucking walk.
I mean, taking a walk is good for you, no?
Is this 500K view information?
I mean, apparently. Apparently this many people need to see this.
Is this
See what the comments are.
1.2 million subscriber quality information? Take a fucking walk? Is this where we're at? I'm so serious. Are we at the point where some guy can literally tell you to go outside and then that's gonna get you to 1 million subs? Is this what we're at?
I'm a woman and I'm motivated by your thoughts. Trying best to keep my mind stable and exercise. Thank you for your inspirational quotes. I will never give up no matter what. That's good. I'm glad that they're being motivated. I mean, this is certainly better than the average slop you get online. But the presentation is just coming down to the same bullshit, right?
Yeah.
This is the same kind of sissy hypnosis video you would see that's trying to convince you that you need to do something drastic to yourself in order to change your life. Do you really need to have this presentation?
What are you talking about?
Only real ones will get that.
writing your thoughts on paper. Another way is by observing your breathing. You can do this a few minutes a day, just focusing on your breathing.
hits the elf bar real quick.
Yeah. Again? Do we need to drag this out?
This motherfucker just put a breathing tutorial in his video.
Yeah. Have you forgotten to breathe?
Instructions.
Have you remembered to breathe, son?
Yeah. If only this had been here in time for a certain...
If only we'd known this.
If only we'd known this.
If only Too Mad had seen this video, maybe he could have turned things around.
Just breathe.
Don't do it again.
There are many different ways to practice mindfulness and take control of your mind, and there isn't a single best way to do it. You need to find what works for you. But those that are glued to their phones will be unable to comprehend what I've said. So let me say this one more time. Rule your mind, or it will rule you.
Okay.
Number 2, make money.
I mean, I guess.
Just make money. Just make money. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't think about it that way, but now I know. Now I know that I will that's it.
Nobody's trying
Stop.
that. Nobody watching this has a job.
Did you see it? The light bulb that just popped up over my head?
Genius.
I had no idea.
Your mind changed.
Make
And when you saw
money.
Tate on his phone in front of his Bugatti, in front of his Bugatti Chiron, you were like, okay.
He's like, okay, he can be on his phone.
So you're telling me I need to make money to live and buy food.
Okay.
Holy shit, dude. Game changer.
This
Actual
whole
game
time I'm
changer.
thinking the poverty line is just a Western colonialist construct.
Yeah,
I can just
I don't need to
ignore
make
it.
money. It's
I don't
fine.
need money. Money's
fine.
fake. It's fucking fake.
I can live in a box and degenerate all day. The next one's going to be like, don't be homeless. Thank you.
I can't wait.
Genius.
I hope that's the next one, because I'm still when you said it, I wasn't sure, but he has the audio mastering, so when he says it and puts a picture of Vegeta going Super Saiyan 5,
You'll consider moving out of the box.
Yeah.
You'll consider moving off of the corner of 5th and 6th Street.
It's a masculine trait, and although money does not solve all
Okay.
problems, it solves all money problems. Like it or hate it.
Like it or hate it.
No, did you what he just said? Making money doesn't solve all problems.
It does
but
solve all money
solves
problems.
All money problems.
Mind blown, ladies and gentlemen. We've reached a startling revelation on the... What the fuck is this guy shit? Far from weak?
Yeah.
More like far from smart.
The world is run by money, and a
Thank
broke
you.
man is a powerless man.
I'm not fucking with you. I think he is going to say don't be homeless.
He's showing a homeless person right now.
That's what I'm saying. I think we're getting pretty close.
Homeless people have a bad life, really? They do? They're not enjoying it? They're not fucking vibing out?
Yeah, that sign that says "Please help."
Yeah.
I'm sure that's some sort of meta irony.
Yeah, it's all part of the bit.
Listen, as a man, you need to make money. It is one of your duties as a provider. Some people have already given up on themselves.
He's making money.
He's working at McDonald's. He just doesn't have the best job. He just doesn't have like the most preferable job.
I think what this guy's trying to say is make a fuckload of money. He missed that word right there.
This guy also seems like he's winning, considering that he's not wearing a McDonald's hat. He's wearing a W hat.
Yeah.
They'll say things like, money is the root of all evil, or money doesn't make you happy. Whenever someone says something like that, just know they are coping. They use an excuse to justify why they're broke or mediocre.
I mean, this is kind of true. I kind of agree with that. Money is the root of all evil. People who say that, like, no, it's not. Evil people are the root of all evil.
Yeah.
Money does not necessarily make you a shitty person.
Yeah.
There are some shitty people who have money, undoubtedly. And money does make it easier to be evil, but it also makes it easier to be good.
Yeah,
this is a double-sided coin.
When I see a sexual predator, I don't think money, like, I'm not going to blame, like, capitalism for that. Sexual predation, I wouldn't say.
EDP needs to control his mind. He really does.
Go to EDP, just rule your mind.
Rule your mind.
Rule your mind, no, and make money.
Make money.
That's it. So
as a man, you need it. As a man, you do.
Because facing reality would hurt them too much. Pathetic.
Why do you keep doing
Every man
this?
should master
Pathetic.
the art of making money.
Walter
Pathetic.
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
Great example.
Number one goat.
Yeah.
Making money a good way.
This is great.
Money is not the root of all evil. That's why you should sell drugs to get it. Heisenberg should have tried ruling his mind when he got cancer. Would have solved everything.
Money, and it's never too late to start learning. But if you cope with reality, you won't learn anything. Videos on how to make money will be made in the future. Make sure you subscribe so you don't...
You're fucking kidding.
You're a dude. You're a fucking dude.
If you want to know how to make money, subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I make money off of telling you how to make money.
This is actually more deplorable than a free gift card giveaway.
Yeah, this is not good.
Just be like Derv. Want to join my free gift card giveaway?
I love Derv.
Drop a like, subscribe, and comment. I love this video. 10 lucky winners will be picked in the next episode of Fortnite. Last to leave the circle gets eliminated.
And then nobody got it.
No one ever got it, but no one ever is gonna make a fucking cent off this idiot.
If you've seen one of these videos,
He told you how to breathe. If you can't fucking breathe without Kratos telling you how to inhale deeply and go on a walk, you're done. Like, you actually are going to be a Wojak.
The bigger thing is, like, why subscribe? If you've seen one of these videos, you've seen them all.
Yeah.
Like, do you really need to subscribe to this channel to see any more of this?
No reason to subscribe.
No, there's no reason. He taught you the rules of life. Rule your mind. Maybe you should watch a little less YouTube.
Yeah, or honestly, like, the best bet is, like, look in between the lines here, right? He's saying videos on how to make money will be here in the future. The B-roll footage is already people making money, so find the source material and then just copy-paste the Heisenberg method.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it's ethical or legal or whatever, and I wouldn't do it, but I mean, look at that amount of money right there. You want to know how to do it? Reverse image search this, find the series, start at the fucking pilot to the final season, you'll learn something, okay?
What is with the fucking creepypasta presentation, too? Why do I have to feel like I'm watching a Wendigoon iceberg to understand how to be a man?
Great observation. Very odd.
It's very weird. It's unsettling.
Yeah, very like top 10 fast food horror stories. Number 15.
It's
Burger
literally
King
chill
foot
shit.
lettuce. It's like, okay. Foot.
Number 15, rule your mind.
That's basically. Can you stop coughing in me? Can you rule your mind, please? Remember, hey, you have to breathe. You have to breathe and rule your mind.
Sorry, you're right.
Thank you.
I should have been making money.
You should.
Number 3, exercise daily.
Thank you.
Most problems we have can be solved by just moving our body.
Really?
It sounds...
So.
I mean, I kind of agree.
Well, yeah, no, of course, but like.
Working out is good.
Well, you think anyone could do that?
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
You
okay.
saw me at the gym today.
Yeah, that is true. He was using a comically large king box
You
dumbbell.
saw me curling 500. No
Yeah.
problem. It's not a big deal.
He had
With one hand.
And every time he curled, there was like a vine boom because it's comically large.
Exactly. Then I was practicing breathing. And I was making money.
Yeah.
strange, but it's true. You see, most of our problems are not as big as they seem.
Guarantee this guy does not work out, by the way.
No.
I need to see this guy's physique.
You may have taken something too personal or made it bigger.
He's watching
than
gay
it
porn
is.
now.
Or perhaps you actually do
We're
have
just watching a man in a beanie meet with a strange shirtless man in the wild. What is the context of this? In what context are you walking around in like a normal clothing with a beanie and a hoodie? You're walking around in the woods going for your daily walk to practice mindfulness. And then all of a sudden you see a shirtless man in the woods staring at you in a very, I would say, menacing way.
You have a very serious problem, but you are stuck overthinking it. You need to move.
This entire video is overthinking, by the way.
It will bring you a mental clarity that's unmatched. Listen, after exercising, you'll notice that a lot of problems will vanish because they turned out to be less significant than you made them out to be. And for the problems that do remain, because they are serious.
No, I wish you could just
have-
be honest. That, like, you know, working out is like good for you and like it will improve your life. But this idea that it's like he just said your problems will vanish. Obviously, I agree with what he's promoting, but like no one actually believes this.
I mean, the problem that will vanish is that you're not fat anymore. I mean, I guess that's
Okay,
a good problem to
that's
get rid
one
of.
of them.
It will. I think it will help you deal with things in
Sure.
your daily life.
Sure.
But I don't think a lot of your problems will vanish. If you have genuine, like telling someone like this $500,000 in debt because of college, like just work out, dude.
Yeah.
Practice mindfulness, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Make money. Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't already trying to fucking do that. Genius.
turned out to be less significant than you made them out to be. And for the problems that do remain, because they are serious, you'll have the mental clarity to figure out a solution.
The mental clarity to figure out you need to kill someone.
Yeah, Cillian Murphy pulling out a 6-shooter.
Your problem solving
Cillian Murphy,
ability.
by the way, does not work out.
No,
like
not at
I
all.
understand like he's Sigma, so he fits the sort of archetype.
He's like 140
but,
pounds.
Yeah, he's not doing the single arm bicep curl like that anime character was. He's not doing like he doesn't have the Vegeta physique.
He's a criminal.
He doesn't have the Kratos physique. This guy's literally
In the show, isn't the guy a criminal? Isn't that what Peaky Blinders is?
He's like a skinny, unhealthy smoker who just like shoots people. This guy does not follow the 5 masculine habits that will fix his problems.
He isn't. I mean,
Neither
apart from
is
making money.
Heisenberg.
Practicing mindfulness by killing your enemies with a gun.
Is sharp after you've exercised. Here's what people fail to understand. The mind
I
and body.
like the idea, right? So he's supposed to be the Sigma, right? The Doomer is doing the exact same shit.
He is.
The exact same
He's
shit.
smoking in a bar alone.
Yeah, cigarette, same expression.
Problem-solving
It's
ability
literally this guy's
is
by
sharp.
himself, or he's in like a bar. The Sigma versus the Doomer in this like, very, very similar.
Mind and body are directly linked. You can't
you.
control one without
Fucking
the other.
Jujutsu Kaisen,
We
dude.
humans aren't meant to sit still all day. We need to get our blood flowing. We need to release endorphins that delivers oxygen
just come?
throughout the body. And if you don't move, you'll get brain fog. It will cloud your ability to think critically. So move. It doesn't even have to be the gym. It could be as simple as doing 20 burpees in a park. It can even be a brisk walk.
The word burpee is a very feminine word.
Burpee.
I feel like if you're one of these guys, you shouldn't be saying the word burpee out loud.
You need to get burped. I am just a little baby who needs to get burped. I will try practicing mindfulness and making money.
4. Natural foods. Stop eating garbage. You are not a little kid.
Okay, you need to stop eating garbage.
What do you mean?
You eat okay.
I literally eat at a place called Burger King. How could that be garbage? It's called Burger King. It's royal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, it's shit. You know, by the way, I want everyone to know this for the
delicious.
record. This guy doesn't have groceries in his fridge. Can you
Based.
confirm that?
Base.
No, it's not. Can you confirm that?
I have milk.
He doesn't have groceries. He eats every meal out. Everything he eats is from like a restaurant or a fast food place.
You agree with this guy now? All of a sudden, you take his side.
Yeah, stop eating garbage.
It's called Burger King.
Bro.
It's literally a high class. It's called Burger King.
Okay.
It's not called Burger Loser, Burger Homeless. It's called Burger King. They give you a fucking crown when you go there. You know
Please
you're
have the water.
Sir, please you need to stop. There are children.
Please.
Maybe you are far from
When I go to the fucking drive-thru, they say, "Welcome to Burger King," where you rule, and I do. I rule my mind, so I deserve to eat Burger King.
Oh shit. Okay.
Think
All
about
right.
it that way. Are you
Okay.
convinced now?
We'll see.
Have I gotten you halfway there?
We'll see. You know what? Closer
I've
than I was
planted a
before.
seed.
You have.
Okay.
Been having hormonal mood swings. As a man, eat only with intention. What I'm about to say is very
What
underrated.
does that even mean? Eat with intention? Do you ever just accidentally eat?
I guess they're just saying don't eat when you're bored, which seems good.
I don't get this one. I guess I've never unintentionally ate. Like, am I just sleepwalking and I'm stuffed or something? I don't.
I guess his point is like eat only when you need to, don't eat when you don't need to. Don't get fat.
Like, okay, yeah. He could just say that, like, f fat people.
Yeah.
There we go.
That'll be a little bit more
Gotcha.
clear.
But the foods you eat directly affect your future.
Thank you.
If you
Again.
eat garbage food, your mind and body will literally be busy processing that garbage instead of being sharp enough to solve problems
Will Smith
and achieve
solving a Rubik's
great
Cube.
things. Even if you don't eat snacks, but you just eat too much. It takes time to process those foods, and it will take away from your mental clarity.
What the fuck is this visual? Is this what happens when you eat? Your abs exclusively expand into tumors.
Yeah, and it's actually the same Rubik's Cube that Will Smith was just solving.
He could literally, he could be bulking right now. Who
He could
knows?
be.
That's why I always say hunger is a superpower. You are much sharper and get more done when you get to work while fasting. And when you do break your fast after getting some work done, do it with great natural foods. Do not misunderstand it. I'm not saying you can never eat a snack. Eating healthy is about balance, and balance with nutrition is not 50-50. It's more like 80-20, meaning at least 80% of your nutrition should be natural foods that are meant to fuel your body and mind. And with the other 20%, you can decide to eat some other foods you like, but know are not good for you. Notice that I said you decide to eat those unhealthy foods, meaning you're not led by bad habits, but you consciously choose to consume snacks knowing it's not good nutrition. That being said, when you start fasting and only consuming healthy, natural foods, your desire to consume snacks will diminish.
I mean, I basically agree with the message. I think, it's good to fast. It's good to eat a limited amount of food. I mean, if you're, trying to bulk, like if you're at the gym, you need to eat in a surplus, like whatever. But I agree with the basic message behind pretty much everything he said. The presentation is just like extremely cringe, and the most of the messaging is very obvious.
Yeah, this entire video can be summed up as a no shit Sherlock video, but I think also maybe it's not because you're still eating garbage.
Based.
No, not based. Are we gonna do this?
Okay, I am way more jacked than you. I could probably beat you in an arm wrestle.
Really?
I would beat you in a bench competition.
Interesting.
And I eat like shit.
I remember earlier when I had you in a headlock in the kitchen, you were basically like, Uncle, I tap.
You didn't have you in a headlock, and you're also 6'6". So in that way, there is no competition.
What did that guy say? Stop coping? Sounds like you're coping right now.
You're right. I needed to practice mindfulness.
You have to rule your mind.
I need to rule my mind. I needed to make money. Maybe that make me a little taller.
If you made it rain on me.
If you want to escape the 5'10" fucking hell that I'm in, then
You're
maybe
not 5'10".
practice. I'm like 5'10 and a half.
No, you're like 6 foot.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I don't think so.
You're a tall boy.
I'm not tall.
Lucas, how tall is he?
I'm 5'10 and a half.
When we met, he said he was 6 foot, and then I stood next to him, and he said, "You gotta be 6'1" because I'm 6 foot."
Yeah, you're 6 foot.
That's not true. I've never. The only people I say I'm 6 foot to are girls because they don't know.
And then he said he said he was 5'11", and then now we've decided that he's 5'10" and a half.
No, he's probably 6 foot.
I have never said that I'm 6
With
foot.
shoes on, you're 6 foot. With the hat, you're 6 foot.
JonTron is like 6'1", and he's like an inch and a half taller than me.
He needs
2
to
inches
rule his
taller than
mind.
me. He doesn't need to rule his mind. Stop playing video games, JonTron.
Because fasting makes you appreciate the taste of real food instead of garbage. Number 5, one problem at a time. After you've controlled your mind and stopped being your own worst enemy, and you exercise for optimal mental clarity, you need to pick a problem you want to solve for the day. Just a single task, whether it's related to making money, learning about something, losing weight, whatever it is, start with one.
Okay, so after you work out, you should do things.
Yeah.
After you work out, you should not sit on the couch. You should do something.
This, yeah, again, I really.
Mind blown. I mean, maybe
is-
this would apply to like the worst 4chan needs of all time.
This is like this is
Maybe
like
they
the
need to know
cosmic
this.
brain meme. Like this is self
Equations going off in my head, neurons firing. Wait, I need money?
Yeah, this is self-improvement for legitimate preteens.
Yes.
This is actually like a 12-year-old's first exposure to the idea of like anything beside like playing video games and freeze tag.
12-year-olds are talking about ruling their mind and making money on the playground now instead of Bakugan. This is what they're doing. They're watching these videos instead of watching fucking Teen Titans.
I think they're doing the same thing, but from a new lens. Like when you're trading Pokemon cards now, it's because, you gotta make money.
Right, you're trying to resell them on eBay to Logan
Yes.
Paul.
Yeah.
Most people become so overwhelmed by everything that they just procrastinate. They bite off more than they can chew and stop doing anything at all. Instead, write down a single task the night before you go to bed and try to break it down into smaller pieces if the task or problem is too big. This way, you wake up knowing exactly which problem to tackle for the day. Remember, it's not about doing the biggest task possible.
I think the Kratos insertions specifically are so funny. It's sort of like trying to convince the audience of what he is. It's
Yeah.
like his whole brand.
It's
It's
his
like,
persona.
this
This guy probably looks like me behind
Yeah.
the screen. He's probably just like a normal white dude.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's like VTubing basically. It's like
Oh my
advanced
God.
VTuber.
It is,
It
yeah.
really is. It's because instead of like you having to do the motions and it has to like capture the points on your face, it's like you already have the footage. So basically, it's like the literally me meme just taken way too far.
Yeah.
It's parasocial as
It is.
I really don't like this. This is like the shippers of like the Dream and George Not Found shit. Like this guy is like he basically shipped himself as this. Like imagine showing this to your father. Hey, that's not you.
That's
Oh,
all,
no,
he's a lot like me.
Yeah.
He swings an axe in the woods.
Oh,
and
he's
is
literally
a,
me.
He's a Greek god.
well, he's literally me.
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, Dad, we have a lot in common with this guy, right? And I was like, well, I don't know, son. Do we?
I'm doing taxes. Fuck off, Tyler.
Yeah, this guy's name is like Steven.
Yeah.
Literally.
Philip. It's Philip, Kenneth. Shout out to all you guys out there named Philip, Kenneth, or Steven.
Yeah.
You're the goats. And Tyler.
And
You know who you are.
And you're far from weak.
You're far from weak.
Or solving the biggest problems in one day. It's about consistent progress, even if you're taking baby steps. Don't underestimate the power of small steps to build a great future.
And the way that they represent that is with One Punch Man, who, from what I understand, was gifted a power randomly.
Yeah, quite literally like an alien.
Things are just going to come knocking for you guys. You'll be gifted some random power.
Take it one step at a time.
One
like
step at
like
a
this
time.
literal Martian who can literally travel at the speed of light.
Yeah.
So remember, if you're just
One step at a time.
jogging, if you're jogging and doing push-ups like this guy, you know,
You'll turn
there.
into him eventually,
Yeah.
and your hair will fall
Well, no,
out.
because if you write a chart saying like if you break it down into smaller steps,
Right.
and after the gym you don't just lay around.
Right. Then you'll turn into Homelander.
Yeah, you'll be like Broly.
By the way, if you want to level up in
Yeah,
life,
literally,
don't forget to
basically Broly. What's that? Like,
Future.
Super Saiyan.
By the way,
Super.
if you want
Yeah, that's like Goku's final form.
to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button.
Oh my god.
Until next time.
The number one thing you can do to level up and rule your mind is to subscribe to my YouTube
It's
channel
to
where I make
smash that like.
AMVs
All
every
right,
week.
Now what do you think we should watch next? Because we should get one more in here.
3 hours later.
All right, so we've been looking at the Far From Weak channel for a little bit now, and I think I want to check out this video. It's called No Fat Benefits When You Stop Masturbating.
Okay.
I'm immediately drawn to it because of the thumbnail, which seems to show Kratos' cock, which seems to be kind of against the entire theme of the video.
Yeah.
Because there's a literal penis in it.
Do you know the true benefits of no fat? Most guys don't. They wake.
You got big mouth footage in here?
Do you know the true benefits of no fat?
Wait, he came on the window?
Most guys don't. They wake up and bust a nut to start the day, or rub one out before they go to bed. Pathetic.
Is this video really fitting? This guy just has gay sex every day. Is this really the most fitting thing possible?
Yeah, I don't know. Nikocado doesn't really fit there.
No.
He sticks out like a sore thumb.
He's been eating a lot, though.
Tremendous benefits of being on no fat. But before I,
Wait, was that just a monkey dick?
there are tremendous benefits
Is this just a giant monkey cock in the video?
of being on no fat. But before I tell you what those benefits are, you need to know one thing. There are always guys with zero sexual discipline that cope. They'll say things like, fapping releases stress and is healthy.
Has he ever said that?
Yeah, I don't think he's ever. I don't think Nikocado.
Isn't this the video where he calls out Moist Critical?
Or, no fap is for losers and it gives you prostate cancer. Isn't it?
I've never heard that once in my life.
Prostate cancer? I've never heard that before.
I've never heard that.
Can we get like a source for that?
Yeah.
Who is he quoting? 777,000 views, by the way.
What actually happens when you stop fat? You turn into Kratos?
You become your true self.
I read this as you become your true wolf.
Oh, interesting.
Increased focus, increase in life energy, spirituality, discipline. We need to create a no-fap community. Who agree? Let's all get together and talk about the fact we don't jerk off.
That seems.
That's the straightest thing in the world.
Yeah.
That's so base, dude.
Huddle up. No.
Huddle up, everyone. Let's talk about how many times we jerked off in the last month. 0. But this guy's just lying. I'm no fat for 2 years and I have extreme energy levels. I just need 4 to 5 hours of sleep. You're just doing coke.
Yeah.
You just can't jerk off because you're on stimulants all day.
Yeah, I would say that guy is definitely on some Peruvian marching powder. Some of that Colombian pre-workout, if you will.
Their desire to play with themselves
Big
is so
Mouth, bro.
strong that they make up false claims. And when you ask them where they got their data from, they'll point at some random doctors. Probably the same doctors that told them to get 5 untested jabs for a rebranded cold.
They're going that far in this video?
5 untested jabs for a rebranded cold. Interesting.
They're actually going way farther than I thought. I didn't think this channel was like on that wave.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
like an InfoWars level shit.
Yeah.
Listen, deep down, you know fapping doesn't bring you a single benefit.
I
So stop
would
trying
love to see
look
him
for
like editing this
reasons to
video in like a
play with
Starbucks,
yourself.
like on his laptop, looking up like royalty-free masturbation footage.
Where is he actually getting this? Because these are specific scenes. Is he looking up on YouTube like big mouth jerk off scene?
Yeah.
Anime jerk off. Top 10 anime boys jerking off scenes.
Yes. And also, some of this shit, again, just makes no sense. Nikocado does not belong here. Cillian Murphy doesn't belong here.
No.
And just random dissing on COVID vaccines.
This is not very fair use.
This is strange.
In this video, we're going over 5 powerful no-fap benefits.
Okay, why does it take like so long to get into
By
it?
the end of this video, you'll never want to fap again. Because these
you.
benefits are simply too powerful to ignore.
Oh.
You can fly in space. You
I
can
love
float
that, yeah.
with strange power. Is that Eminem in the thumbnail? Sorry.
Number 1, you become your true self. Many guys describe no-fap as something magical. They act as if it gives you superpowers
walk
that
on
make
water?
you walk on water.
Okay, I have spent time not masturbating in my life. I have spent like weeks at a time. I have not been able to walk on water. I have not felt my true self. I just feel like I want to fuck.
Yeah.
That's it. I just feel more
Which
horny.
can be good.
That is a good thing because
Yeah.
you're more motivated to talk to women.
Yes.
Undoubtedly. But like that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
It's not going to change your life.
But also, he's acting like some proponents of NoFap will claim it allows you to walk on water.
Who is saying
no
that?
one has.
What read is saying
yeah,
that?
no one-
What delusional fucking schizo is saying that?
I have
Too
never-
Mad probably tweeted out this entire video and he just compiled it.
Yeah.
That isn't true. The truth is
Pause
much
it.
more.
I won't be able to walk on water.
Act as if it gives you superpowers that make you walk on water.
Is that true?
That isn't
it true?
The
Oh.
truth is much more simple than that.
Okay.
You are just becoming you again. And your true self, free from any addictions or compulsive behavior, is confident, filled with energy, motivated, creative, and passionate.
I feel like it's not that big of a deal.
I
Jerking off, I agree. Excessive masturbation is bad. In general, porn, probably bad. Jerking off all the time, probably bad. But like, it's not like a complete game changer. It's just not. It's just not. It's not.
I guess it depends.
You're not
like,
going to turn into a
what
CEO if you stop jerking off.
It depends to what extent you're doing it.
I mean, if you're a porn addict who
Yeah.
jerks off 10 times a day, then obviously that's bad for you. But that's less about jerking off, and that's more about the fact you're a porn addict who wastes all your time.
Yeah.
It's like any other addiction, right?
Okay. Yeah, I guess so.
Think about it. All these things I just named are things you once had by nature. A child is born with these traits, but somewhere in life you got caught by nasty addictions, and it made you a shell of your former self. NoFap is not some magic hocus pocus pseudoscience garbage, but it is very real. Your brain starts to rewire and your dopamine sensitivity is returning back to normal once you cut off this filthy addiction. So, instead of calling it superpowers because that makes it seem less real and serious, just realize you're returning to your true self. Take this serious if you want to reach your goals, your desires, your dreams. If you want to become successful,
This fucking just goes, it's not some magic hocus pocus, and then shows stock footage of Lionel Messi winning the World Cup. It's not going to magically change your life. You'll just win the fucking World Cup.
Yeah. You'll become the most successful soccer player of all time.
Yeah, it's not like you'll walk on water, but you'll basically become like one of the most successful and notable people ever.
This shit is it's a little dramatic. I mean, I agree with the basic message once again.
Yeah.
Like jerking off all the time probably bad, right? Jerking off in general. If you don't do it, you're probably gonna be better off.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think it's that. I don't think it's just that serious.
I think the truth is, like, although NoFap is beneficial and there's plenty of educational videos on like why porn is bad, porn is objectively far worse than just jerking off. If you're just jerking off to like just the idea of something or like whatever, right? The idea is that you don't have this supernatural stimuli showing you that this like, because obviously like you don't want your sexual frame of reference, like the way you view intercourse, to be based on like footage. Ultimately, you want
And
it to be
it
based
can-
on like your own real experience.
It can also lead to like unrealistic expectations, and you can fall down a porn addiction rabbit hole and end up being addicted to like furry fart porn. I'd imagine is one of the natural conclusions, along with a bunch of other fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And like so, obviously, like for that reason, it is bad. But probably masturbation in a vacuum is not that bad if you're just like doing it occasionally, imagining a girl,
Yeah.
and you're not imagining pooping down her throat. Then you're probably fine. You're probably fine.
desires, your dreams. If you want to become successful, you can't be a fapping addict with a messed up brain chemistry. Number 2, enhanced focus and clarity. Being on NoFap makes you mentally sharper. Why? Because masturbation puts your dopamine in a constant roller coaster. Your dopamine levels shoot up as you feel instant pleasure.
Why is this
And
kid
then it
jerking
all
off in a
comes
car?
I have no idea what this source
school.
image
I
is.
feel like this is an extreme case.
Yeah, this is I don't stick to the
crashing
Wojaks.
down shortly after. This dopamine roller coaster messes up your focus and clarity. Some guys will
And wait, was he
cope
planning
and
to
say
come on the window?
Yeah, like, that's the most replayed
It all
part. Everyone's like,
comes
what the
crack-
fuck is this, dude?
crashing down shortly after. This dopamine roller coaster messes up your focus and clarity. Some guys will cope and say this isn't true. They'll say post-nut clarity actually increases your clarity. Listen, the only reason why it seems like you gain clarity after ejaculating is because the lustful state made you unable to think straight at all.
Is this what you turn into? If you jerk off too much, you turn into a drug addict, Leonardo DiCaprio in a corner of a shack. Mm-hmm. You do fentanyl. One day you're jerking off, the next day you're popping Xans.
This is interesting. It made you unable to think straight at all.
At all.
I think it actually. I don't know if that's true.
It's not
at all.
It's not at all.
Because this is like alcohol will do that to you. You can't drive alcohol. I think after I bust, I can do most things. I'd say I can legally operate a vehicle.
Yes.
I can just basically do any normal task. I can perform. I'd say at a basic level without being inhibited to the same extent this guy's implying I'd be. So I don't really understand what he's getting at here.
The contrast is so big that it seems like you gain a lot of clarity, but it's only an illusion, because in reality, you merely snap out of that animalistic, lustful mode. Beyond that, no extra clarity or focus is gained. To actually gain high levels of focus and clarity, you shouldn't fap at all. And when you feel the lustful state come up, fapping like a monkey is far from the best way to deal with.
That's so racist.
Come on.
That's so.
Come on. I mean, you could have chosen any other video.
Like a monkey.
I'm not one to, make a stink about that, but like it's a little on the nose now. A little bit.
Far from not racist.
Instead, you must use your lust to your advantage, because a lustful state is no more than sexual energy, and energy can always be used productively or destructively. The next time you strongly feel the urge to fap, hop in a cold shower and go work out after. You'll notice a significant increase in energy, and you'll gain enhanced levels of clarity and focus. Most guys won't do this because that lustful state.
What are these videos? Where is he getting this?
Focus.
No, this guy's a fucking weirdo.
Where did he find this
guy?
video?
I feel like this guy's like just so like.
Did he make this one? This one is lower quality. I think he drew this.
Yeah.
Why do you have to draw his butt crack like that? Was that really necessary?
I really don't know.
To include?
Won't do this because that lustful state overpowers the
He's like on the floor too. There's a toilet right there.
focus. Most
Like, what's the point of this?
guys won't do this because that lustful state overpowers them. They'll rather lay in their bed and fap because their lust controls them instead of the other way around. Number 3, increase the life energy. Men carry
the same
life
thing you just
energy
said?
in their lower
Yeah.
parts. Think about
Okay,
it.
this is astrology for men at this point.
Yeah, this is the same shit.
Men carry life energy in their lower parts.
This is turning into like Buddhist teaching.
Yeah, this is genuinely like insane. Men carry life energy in their lower parts. This is becoming legitimately like an astrology for men thing.
This guy's promoting leg day, which is disgusting.
That is okay. You know what? That is the number one crime here, but also what, life energy in their lower parts. This guy was just dissing like the COVID vaccine for saying like, oh, it's just a cold or whatever, and then well, he said something else. He was like, dude, the no-fap deniers are pseudoscientists, and then he pulls up some.
Men carry life energy in their lower parts.
Think about it. Seed is the basis of your physical existence, whether you're a man or a woman.
That's not even true. The
Women
heartbeat
don't
and
carry
brain
seed.
activity is.
We also don't carry seed.
Yeah, women don't carry seed.
As far as I know.
Whether you're a man or a woman, this guy's retarded. He also,
come
hold
into
on.
existence because that is 50% of the ingredient. When
This guy's so brain dead. No, I'm alive because of a heartbeat and brain activity, not just because I have like sperm in my nuts.
Yeah.
you come into existence because that is 50% of the ingredient. When you release your seed into a woman, it turns into a living human being.
I know.
Do you realize how powerful this is? And yet, 99% of men waste their energy away multiple times
going on in
per
this
day.
video?
They spill their seed on their bed sheets. Pathetic.
I love the pathetic.
Yeah,
With the video of Kratos. That's the most badass thing in the world.
it's so cool.
So cool.
When you let your desires overpower you and you fap, you'll always feel empty, sluggish, and more tired afterwards.
I feel like he's saying the same thing
It's
five different ways.
literally just the exact same thing, except he added some weird thing about the seed being your life.
This could have been a 2-minute video.
This is just
No man ever gained energy from fapping, but countless men have gained energy from being on no fap. Why? Because it keeps your life energy inside your body. This gives you a huge advantage over people that fap like a little worm. Your
So should you not have sex either? If this is the point about not spilling your seed, should you not be having sex?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not even no fap. It's just like don't come.
Don't
ever.
come. Only edge.
Oh, I was about to say.
This guy's only edge,
He's
never goon.
He's like an edgian philosopher, but also yeah, it's like the seed is your life. If you lose your seed, it's over. Okay, well, what about like if I'm actually like, do I just never have kids? What am I supposed to do here?
One of the most potent things in your male body, if you know how to use it. You can use it to produce a child.
I know.
You can use it for extra energy. Or you can waste
I
it
kind of
on
hate this guy. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
the last video
your
was like
bed
more
sheets.
tolerable. This one's getting a little. And it's not even like I disagree with the basic message, which is just like constant masturbation is probably
Of course.
bad.
This is just insane. Like, this is like actually stupid.
Aware of how you use it. Number 4.
That was literally
Increased
just
spirituality.
point number 2 again.
The guys that cope and fap all day lack mindfulness. They don't even know what spirituality means. Listen, this entire concept of nofap, whether people realize it or not, is a spiritual process. It's about undoing and unbecoming. It's an attempt to get back to a more natural, original state. A state
Okay, I'm sorry, but sexual desire is like the most natural thing you have.
Quite literally.
The desire to come is like what powers 90% of men.
There's-
The reason they get famous and make money is so they can fuck women, right? That's literally the point. Get money, fuck bitches. That's what everybody says. That's the point, right? Like, so I understand to an extent, like, masturbation is bad, yes. But, like, this is just fucking stupid. This is
this is
retarded. He's not even
really-
saying anything. He's saying it 7 different ways. Your life energy is going away every time you spill your seed in bed. Pathetic.
Yeah. I want to hear that again. Hold on.
is a spiritual process. It's about undoing and unbecoming. It's an attempt to get back to a more natural, original state.
Literally, that makes no
What
sense.
is more original than the desire to
Like
come?
you want me to like undo puberty? Like before I was producing sperm? Like he sees a child, he's like a 7-year-old kid. He's like, have you jerked off? What's that? That's awesome, dude.
That's good.
I'm on a 7-year no-fap streak.
Genius.
He's like, he's not no-fap. He just can't, he can't come. And it's like the original state. He just wants me to go back to being a literal fucking fetus.
Yeah.
Just an actual fetus.
He respects children because they haven't discovered jerking off yet. Genius.
This guy, his no-fap community is just a bunch of kids.
It probably is.
It's like
Some
literal-
5-year-olds in his Discord. I don't even know what jerking off is, but thanks.
Yeah.
I've never fapped, actually.
Yeah.
A state that, through a discipline, we actually become freer. However, I don't think nofap itself leads to a spiritual awakening, but rather the other way around. Spiritual growth leads to nofap.
Breathe in space.
That being said, spiritual growth is a complex thing. I myself am only a student of spirituality and have much to learn, so I won't speak beyond my knowledge on this. Number 5, discipline. Suppose you disagree with all
He literally just said nothing.
He said nothing.
He was like, it's a spiritual
This
journey.
entire video is with nothing.
He didn't explain what spirituality is,
How
you
to get
it,
there.
how it benefits your life, what it even is. He just kind of explains that, like, yeah, it's like this thing you get.
I'm still a student of it, and the way I'm doing it is not jerking off.
Okay,
That's the number
what
one.
the f is it? What is it? What does that mean?
the benefits of nofap. Let's pretend it's all a lie and there are no benefits at all. The man that's on nofap still beats the fapping man. Why? Because he
I like the phrasing there. The fapping man.
The fapping man.
Who's that? That's the fapping man.
It's the fapping man. The man on nofap always beats the fapping man in an arm wrestle. It's simply preposterous to think that you could accomplish anything while masturbating.
Ah, yes, it isn't the fapping man.
Oh, there he is once again, fapping
Once
away,
there was a
fapping away
fapping
his
man,
life
a
energy.
Fapping man, a fapping man.
he
The town
is more
fapper.
disciplined.
This video is making me tired. It's so
I hate
boring.
this.
He's not even saying anything.
Knows how to resist temptations and primal desires and control his own mind.
He knows how to take a shower
This guy literally kills people with axes.
for sexual pleasure.
Yeah, but at least he's on nofap.
Obviously, the benefits of nofap are very real. Research
Is it
has
obvious? It's not obvious to me yet.
shown that fapping makes your dopamine levels peak, and that
Can you cite like anything? Like anything just to convince me a little bit?
Dude, no.
He's got the Spider-Man 3 graphic of the fucking spider crawling over the neurons. That's all we
Yes,
need.
dude, that's
after that instant
neurocircuitry.
spike in high dopamine, your dopamine levels come crashing down hard.
Does he even know what dopamine is?
No,
I
I
feel
don't
he has
think so.
no idea.
This entire thing is just completely vague.
I think he has no
non-specific.
idea. No, it's like literal garbage. He doesn't know what it is. I don't think he knows where it even is. I bet you he thinks dopamine is in your dick.
He's been repeating the same thing over and over too.
Yeah.
Like this could have been once again a 2-minute video maybe.
Which comes with a ton of side effects. But even if we agree with the guys that cope, even if we throw all the research out the window,
No one's coping.
and
You're just
ignore
fucking
our
bro. I'm not jerking off, but I'm not jerking off because fucking Kratos told me not to.
Yeah.
own eyes, just because of discipline alone, the
Oh,
man on
Batman.
nofap far
right.
exceeds the man that
What is that
What
footage?
the fuck is happening?
And why is he
What are
that's
we
filling up a
fapping
sock
like
with
a
lotion?
worm. Never
American
forget that.
Pie.
By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button.
Couldn't even record original audio for that. Just had to repeat it from the last video.
So shit.
Once again, why the ominous creepypasta music about jerking off?
Yeah. Do you think you should watch one more?
Yeah, why not?
Dude, this shit's funny.
All right.
Oh, I need to see this, dude. How to get girls. 3 rules you must know.
With literal porn in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
There are guys out there that attract the highest quality of girls, and they do so effortlessly. On the other side, you will find many guys that can't get laid, and that is why.
This guy, I'm sorry, there's literally no chance he's getting girls.
It's low. I'd say it's low.
Like, super low.
They will say things like, screw all girls, and they aren't worth the time. They would rather give up completely than admit they need to improve. The truth is that girls can make life
Fuck is this?
This is Juice WRLD.
more fun. It is always good to focus on yourself, but you have to stay honest with yourself. Don't start blaming girls for your own shortcomings. Instead, learn from videos
Learn from my YouTube videos. Instead, learn from videos like this one.
like
Yes,
this
dude.
one and become better with them. And
That's what his average audience looks like.
Can you just tell me how the f to get girls already, dude?
This is garbage.
Okay, high energy, charisma, smell good. You're kidding. Let's just skip to smell good.
smell good, dress good. While we're
This
talking,
has 4 million views, and he literally said, "Don't smell like poop. Don't smell bad, and you will get girls."
Genius. Take a shower.
Wait, I shouldn't smell bad, dude. Oh, you deserve 4 million views. You're amazing.
to judge a book by its cover, first impressions always matter, especially
I
to
can't
girls.
believe this has 4 million
If you
views.
smell bad
Oh
and
my
you
God.
look like a homeless person,
You won't
will
get a
not
girl?
be attracted
No!
to any-
I'm gonna be honest. This is just not true, though.
What do you mean?
There are a lot of women who like disgusting-looking men.
Oh, yeah, that's facts.
The guys in high school, I knew they were fucking the hottest girls. I say this all the time. They were like fat retards.
I can't relate to that at all, actually. But
I can. They were like fat idiots who were funny.
okay.
I don't think girls care about physical appearance that much.
Well,
honestly.
I just
don't
think
they do.
I find the
You just have to have unspoken riz.
I disagree with that.
I completely agree with that. I mean, maybe if you're on Tinder, which is like super hypergamous, picking the
True.
highest value male, yes. But in like a practical space, I don't think women care that much. I mean, maybe. Okay, obviously smelling like literal shit is gonna be a turn off.
Oh yeah, obviously.
But like beyond that, I mean, I don't think it takes that much. And also, who is looking literally homeless?
Yeah.
Who is looking literally homeless?
I think the idea that like you can literally do an 8-minute video. He literally just says if you smell bad, people won't want to be around you. Like,
Pathetic.
is this who the fuck is this even for? I actually am astounded that this has 4 million.
I think it's
views.
for children. I think children must be watching this. Who is commenting on this?
The future generation of masculinity will be forever grateful for channels like this, dude. How have you not been told to take a shower?
This guy absolutely changed my mindset over the last few days I watched him. Respect, brother. This isn't just another podcast guru. This is a guy speaking the fucking truth that some of us have to know.
The first step to smelling good is to not smell.
This is not real. This is not real. This can't be real. This is insane.
The first step to working out is to go to the gym. The first step to waking up is getting out of bed. Genius. Not obvious at all.
The first step
couldn't-
to eating food is to buy it from the store.
and put it in your mouth.
And then, yes.
swallow it. Consume it.
And then,
Make sure you take care of your hygiene. Shower every day and use some natural form of soap.
fucking, I can't
Shower
believe
and
this.
use soap. Brush your
Make
teeth.
sure your mouth hygiene is good.
Yeah.
Not only brush your teeth, is he gonna say floss?
And not only brush your teeth,
Floss?
but also scrape your tongue with a tongue scraper. If you haven't eaten,
That was just funny. Who's using a tongue scraper?
I actually do.
Really?
I don't have
Can you
it.
just brush your tongue?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing here, but.
It's not the same thing.
Well, there's like bacteria on your tongue. You gotta make sure you scrape it off.
Toothbrush.
Yeah, it's the same
for
thing.
some time, it might be good to chew some gum. You don't want to kill people with bad breath. No matter what you're wearing. the
Look, I'm
first thing
gonna
would-
be honest. And this might sound black pilled, but ultimately, like, if you're like 5'5" and you're like kind of ugly, this won't help you. Like, it will, but like, it's not gonna be the thing that puts you over the edge.
I don't think it matters that much.
What do you mean?
I don't think girls care if you're 5'5".
And you're ugly.
I've known 5'5" ugly guys who f- hot girls.
Okay.
Hotter girls than I've ever. F-
All right. Well,
I'm serious. I don't think it matters that much.
Okay.
I mean, if you're 4'11" as a guy, like, is it gonna be somewhat difficult? Like, yes, undoubtedly.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 5'5", wear some platform shoes. Be 5'7".
Yeah.
It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just be funny. Girls don't care. And like make a joke out of it.
I don't know. I feel like that's a little blue pilled.
Dude, I don't think women are as fucking stupid
What do you mean?
as you think they are. I don't think they care.
I don't think they're stupid.
I don't think they care about physical appearance that much. I just don't.
I think it's subconscious.
In some of the most disheveled looking states of my life, I have gotten pussy.
Well, yeah, but you're like rich and famous.
I mean, I guess.
And you're handsome fucker.
I guess, but like once again, this is just like the rich and famous thing is like stuff I earned. Like this is not an
Yeah,
intrinsic attribute.
of course.
And it had nothing to do with showering. That is basic.
You do shower though.
Yes, everyone showers. Everyone fucking. You don't need to be told to fucking shower by a YouTube video. This is retarded.
I think that's good. Yeah.
This is completely retarded.
I would agree. Yeah.
Women will notice about you is your grooming habits. This includes your hair, facial hair, body odor, and overall cleanliness. Make sure you get a haircut frequently, or just shave your head if you are balding. If you have a beard, find a style that works for you. Only after taking care of these things should you look into what cologne you'd like to smell.
Why this guy? Okay, out of anyone that could have chosen, they chose this fucker. The most awkward looking guy I've ever seen in my life. He went to the festival. This is an insane looking person. I'm sorry, take back what I said. Women do not like guys who look like that. Why does he look like that? It's not. This is not like an Indian thing. This is like, why do you look like fucking that? Why have you chosen this swag? Is this well groomed? Why is his head so big?
He's the event organizer.
Dude, he looks crazy. He looks insane. Looks like he sells jelly beans. Like he looks absolutely insane. Who looks like that?
When it comes to dressing good, you always have to take your physique into account. Two men can wear the same outfit, but it can look bad on one of them, while it looks amazing on the other.
What is he saying? Amazing. This guy's like horny.
Everyone has their own style. You have to find a style that works for you.
Oh.
For most men, it will.
So what does dressing well have to do with playing pickup basketball?
I don't know. And this haircut as well. I don't know what that is either. He's choosing the... look, the physical appearance thing, I maintain that, like, women don't care that much within reason, okay?
Yeah.
If you basically shower and, like, get a decent haircut, you'll be fine, right? Yeah. But, like, this, like, okay, what is that?
Dude, that's like the... you've seen Jacksepticeye's old videos where he has the hat?
Why have you chosen the guy that has a hair that looks like a sarlacc pit? What is this? His hair looks like a fucking orange.
Feel like a waste of time or like a drag, but it's worth it to know how to dress casual, classy, and sporty.
Casual, classy, and sporty? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's just actual nonsense.
I want to see how this guy dresses.
This is important not only for girls, but also to thrive in different fields of life. If you go,
you need to wear a mask, vaxxed,
different fields
over the
of
nose.
Life. If you go to a business meeting looking sloppy, people will take you less serious.
Genius. Genius. When you go to work, don't wear poop-covered clothing. Shower. Only then can
this
you
guy's basically saying,
cologne.
like, don't eat poop.
That's the basics.
He's saying...
The most basic thing you can possibly hear.
Guys, hate to break it to you, don't eat poop. I can make a channel and make a video where the first 4 minutes I'm saying, don't eat poop.
Not only for girls, but also to thrive in different fields of life.
Oh.
If you go
so
to
guys
a
won't like
business
my poopy
meeting
odor?
looking sloppy, people will take you less serious. You might not like it, but that is the way the world works.
So I'm just gonna get like fucking robbed with a crowbar? Okay. I smelled your poop for miles.
Spend some time finding
Spend
your
some
style.
time finding your style and trying out different things. By the way, if you want to level up in
This guy sucks. I'm curious what he says in the middle. I just want to skip around a little bit.
of your ideas. It's an essential part of being the kind of leader who wins devoted followers, willing to go to the ends of the earth for him.
I don't understand. You need to be a cult leader?
Literally does not make any sense.
What is he talking about?
Charisma may seem like a mysterious quality.
No, it doesn't.
Something that
Who has ever said charisma is mysterious?
I don't understand.
None of this makes any sense.
people talk about it. You see, you already have a lot of energy inside of you, but the modern world sucks it out of you in sneaky ways. Many of the pills doctors hand out to people take your energy away. Consuming sexual content online is also taking massive amounts of energy from you. Instead of falling for these modern traps, you can boost your energy for free by working out, getting sunlight, and getting good sleep.
I mean, these are all true things. Working out, getting sunlight, getting good sleep. Yes, these are good for you. This is so basic.
What does this have to do
Where are
with
the dads? What fatherless fucking is watching this video seeing like, in order to not smell bad, you need to smell good. They're like, Light bulb, motherfucker. I'm a fucking genius now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, genuinely, they must be from children from disheveled homes.
These are kids who have never entered a public school and had someone tell them they smell like shit.
Yeah, literally like Tarzan must be watching this. Go back. This is advice on how to get a girl. And the first step is like, don't take pills that doctors give you. Like, what the f does that mean?
The girls are all on those pills anyway.
Yeah, they're all
frankly,
taking
you should start
antidepressants.
popping one with them.
Disavow. But I will say, if you have like a headache, take an ibuprofen.
Girls like you way more if you take SSRIs, in my opinion.
Shut the f up.
Competition is also healthy as it boosts your testosterone.
What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean?
He's just constantly speaking in vagaries.
What does that mean? Competition boosts your testosterone? What does that mean? Like, if I'm fucking dominating CSGO deathmatch, am I just, hello, this is your state-mandated Latina gat. I'm here to give you sloppy. Oh, hey, thanks for showing up. I was told by a fucking with the Kratos PFP you'd be here any minute.
This Pow Envy kid I hung out with recently, you guys know the crusty streamer guy that she does made videos about? He told me that a girl chose someone over him because the other guy had a higher rank in League.
Yeah.
And that was literally the only difference.
I'm sure.
Between them.
I'm sure. Must have been true, yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, competition boosts your testosterone. This guy, I don't even think he knows what testosterone is. I swear to fuck he has no clue what this shit means. As it boosts your testosterone.
Testosterone is what you get when you shower.
Yeah, when you're wearing soap, when you clean your balls and you don't smell like poopy.
When you shop at American Eagle, you get testosterone.
Yeah, the lack of shit scent coming from you is due to the testosterone.
Yes.
Testosterone is a shit repellent odor.
It is.
Day, you will find people shaming competitive boys, and they try to get rid of competition by bringing out participation trophies.
What does this have to do with getting girls? What the f?
None of those videos had anything to do with the topic.
This has, by the way, 5 million views. What's your biggest video? Like 7 million?
This guy literally said,
This is
to smell good, you need to not smell bad.
yeah.
And
That was
got
a
5 million views.
verbatim.
Literally.
That's a quote.
Quoted.
To smell good, you need to not smell bad. This is like the most successful kid out of the fucking short bus or something. I need to see more. This is too good not to watch.
Be aware of the things that give you energy, but also the things that take your energy. There are a lot more dirty traps that take energy from you, but we will discuss that in another
Being
video.
electrocuted.
Literally.
Shocker. I can't with this guy.
Worst shit I've ever seen.
I think we've probably seen enough of the
there's-
Far From Weak channel. I think we started, the first video we watched was the strongest and it quickly degenerated from there.
This is insane. This is so bad.
Yeah.
If you guys ended up enjoying this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're at all new to the channel. Follow my social medias. Links will be all in the description below. And check out Turkey Tom. Obviously, you guys know him, but I'll link his channels down below. This has been kind of a rabbit hole, actually. I can't believe this guy has a video with 5 million views where he literally tells people to shower.
I thought this kind of content fell off, but it's still going.
Yeah, this is
He's
insane.
still posting pretty consistently. How alpha males really act.
Are you an alpha male? Let's face it, most guys aren't. They are beta males.
Oh my god.
Dude,
they
that's
got him with
awesome.
that one.
I love the idea too.
You'll
It's like
see them making fun of the
Okay, critical.
concept alpha
They're
males.
just dissing everyone.
They say things like, this stuff is
Ethan
so
Klein.
cringe, alpha males don't exist. Or, I'm a sigma male, bro. We are better than alphas.
Okay, I need to get the fuck away from this. Thank you for watching. See you all later.
See you guys.